Hey guys, it's me, Trevis with PlayerProps.ai. Here's what we're locking in today. First, of course, we have to review yesterday. Our cover girl was Williams, Elizabeth Williams, and I was not watching the game live. I was tracking it through like ESPN. I was like, why in the heck is she stuck at 10 minutes of playing time and seven? I think she had 7 or 8 like points and rebounds when her line was 17.5. Like, why is she? Why is Cardoso getting all of her minutes? And then I quickly realized that she got hurt early and she did not return. So you can't predict injuries. It's a part of sports. So we lost that one. But again, we have more WNBA here today. We have some MLB as well for those that are using the site for MLB. But yeah, I don't know if we want to talk about yesterday's game one of the finals. That was a bloodbath. I know that the Celtics did give up a good chunk of the lead in the beginning of the third quarter, but I don't know, guys. I feel like this is gonna be ending in 4 games. I thought this would be a great like game six, game seven kind of thing, but I don't know. I don't. I'm not sure how Dallas recovers from that, but I'm hoping it's a nice series. I'm hoping that they collect themselves and they bring a better stop to the craziness that is Porzingis. But that was a bloodbath. But yeah, I mean we did really good yesterday with NBA, not with the show because the show just we focus on teaching you how to use WNBA right now. But everybody in the Discord, everybody that has access to the site, we had a pretty good day with game one props, even though it was a bloodbath. But yeah, so we're playing today. We have a 4 game WNBA slate. Um, I'm going to start on points like I normally do, but we're probably going to end up doing some kind of combo because that seems to be my favorite thing for this tool. So I know we played Courtney Williams before, but I don't think we've done a prop yet with Elia Boston. So I don't. I know that I always say for basketball, I don't really like single digit points plays, but I'm starting to increase my minimum level of line. And the fact that these top three ladies are 10.5, I don't know. I don't like it. We're gonna go to some other stats. Uh, Man, like look at their like. There's a lot of red for except for Aaliyah Boston here. But there's like a lot of red for recent history. That's I don't really like too much. Like Courtney Williams, like I like the 21.5 line. I like the fact that she's got a 12% percentage difference, but I don't know. I feel like these lines today just seem really tight based on the projections. Looks like the sports folks are maybe figuring out WNBA. Didn't we do Kayla McBride recently? I think we did her for points and what was it? We just played her like the other day. 2.5 rebounds. Sounds easy. The sportsbooks are saying she's got a pretty good chance to hit it. She's done it in 60% of her last games. She's barely covered it here. She didn't get any rebounds in this game. Nah, that's why I don't like what I call baby lines. I don't like lines that are so small that your brain goes, you know what? It's only a few rebounds. She can easily clear that. There's a reason it's a low line. Maybe she's never in position. Maybe she's all every time there's a missed shot by her team, she's already sprinting back to get, a quick easy layup or maybe a spot up three or something like that. Like there's a reason these lines are low. So don't just chase them because, in theory, 3 rebounds, that's less than 1 rebound a quarter. No, there's a reason why they're low. And I don't like those super low lines. This is something that I don't hate because we did this. So we did Caitlin Clark rebounds and assists two of her games ago, I think, and she hit. So she's becoming a better facilitator. She's becoming somebody who's actually passing the ball, and she's actually been decently consistent with us over the last 10 games. I mean, I know this was kind of a blowout here against the Liberty. What's been her average? So rebounds and assists, she's averaged 12.3 over the last 10 games, which we see here. projections are she's going to get 13.63 and her line's 11.5. So everything's on the over on that. But she has duds. She has dud games where you're just like, what's going on? But the sportsbooks are saying she's got a pretty nice chance here. Oop, I didn't mean to click that again. Pretty nice chance to hit that one. Let me check some other things real quick before we lock things in. Showing back the points. Aaliyah Boston's still up there. Let's check her out real quick. She's averaged 11 points, and she needs to get 11 exactly. She's averaged exactly 11 over the last 10 games, and that's exactly the line we need to get. So there's not really like a huge edge there. She hasn't done this in the last few games. She was 4th straight here. The Washington, aren't they? They're currently still winless, right? They're like the worst. Yeah, the Mystics, the worst team in the entire league. I'm gonna pull something up real quick on her. Wait, they played. Okay, so the Mystics are on back-to-back nights. So that's interesting. So they're the worst team. They're 0-10. 2, they just played last night, and they're also playing today, and they're versing the Fever. So this is a game we're thinking that the Fever are going to win. They're only a 2.5 favorite, but they've had a lot of close games. Assuming they don't give Washington their first win of the season, which is possible. The Fever are trash, but just checking one more thing here real quick. I want to see her. So something we're building in for WNBA is minutes. I guess average minutes played. So I'm going to skip the Liberty game because that was a complete blowout. It was a 104-68. But when she versed the Sky, that was a 1-point victory over the Sky. So that's kind of what I want to do. Like if it's expected to be a blowout, refer to the blowout games to see how many minutes and how many points or whatever stat you're looking at. If it's projected to be a close game, which the line right now is -2.5, then don't look at the blowouts and be like, how does she do in these games or whatnot. Look for when it wasn't a blowout. So this is the game I'm referring to right here, Chicago. So Chicago was the June 1st game was a 1-point victory. She only got 10 points. She had 34 minutes. She only got 10 points. See, I don't like these. I know it's not single digits, but I just don't like these low lines. Like we go down to here to Ezzy. She's the first person that doesn't have a 10.5 line. Sure, she only has a 51.46 implied chance based on what the sportsbooks are saying. We're saying she's slightly going to go over based on the AI, but the past data, she has hit this like hooked here, kind of hooked here, didn't really do much here, but everything else looks pretty good. And again, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to pull up her minutes here real quick before we add these in. So we get the Seattle and Las Vegas game. This Las Vegas is favored by 8.5 points. So again, that's not a blowout, but it's also not a close game. I don't think Las Vegas is going to let this be a close game. But again, the Seattle Storm are 6-3, so they're not a trash team either. So I'm going to pull up the last game for them. What was her minutes looking like? Ezzy. Yeah, so this game right here where she had a kind of a blowout, she had 21 points. She put up 13 shots. So the only other person to put up more shots than her on the entire team was Jewel Lloyd. She puts up the second amount of shots. That's what I like to see. She shoots threes, even though she only made 1 out of 3 attempts. But 31 minutes is the second most on her team as well. So those are the kind of things I look for. Which again, these things I'm looking at right now are going to be on the screen, in a very short period of time. Those are things that we're building, and we're constantly enhancing our tools as much as possible. I want to see a game where they lost. Man, they're on like a nice win streak too. Here, I'm going to pull up the Liberty game. Okay, so she only had 12 points in the Liberty game. This is what I'm looking at right here. 32 minutes, still the second most in the team, put up 11 shots. I think I felt pretty good about this one. So let's do that. We're going to go, all right, I've decided. We're going to go Ezzy over 13.5 points. Let me pause real quick. Let me see what her other stats look like. Okay, she's not popping up top on rebounds. She's not popping up top on assists. Okay. Again, we're going Ezzy over 13.5 points. And then I think I'm going to go back to this because we have not lost on Caitlin Clark rebound and assist yet. We're going to go Caitlin Clark over 11.5 rebounds and assists. Yeah, that's what we're locking in, fam. And to get somebody in, so just to recap a few other things. First off, if you're like, I wish I had full access to this site, you can get full access to it without spending a single penny. If you see at the very top, it says get 20. If you're on your mobile phone, it's on the bottom. It says get 20. So that's your refer friend. You don't have to be signed up for premium to refer people to this site. You get 3 people signed up for the site using your link, and then they sign up for premium. You actually get an entire month for free. You don't even have to wait till you get 3. If you just get 1 person, you get $20 off. Every single person you refer, you get $20 off, $20 off, $20 off. And so there's a lot of people that are not paying a single penny and getting the full access to everything because they're constantly sharing it to their friends, to their network, to their Reddit subreddits, the Facebook groups, Twitter, whatever it may be, Discord, other Discords. But if you want more information on how that works, there is a video that we constantly share at the end of all of our episodes that kind of walks you through that in more specifics. But yeah, make sure you guys are doing the bare minimum. Make sure you guys are signing up for the free account on PlayerProps.ai, joining the free Discord, and of course, the third thing, which actually is typically the first thing when I say this, is that you subscribe to this channel and click that notification bell. Good luck today, guys, and we will see you on Monday.